Welcome one and all to the Red January Cup #1. My name is Peter Candidate Hartnell, here to bring you all the action today. What action, you might ask? Well, I'm glad that you did. Let's take a look and see who's on the table today. So, for any of you guys who are tuning in for the first time, this is the ESL competition, which will see all of these teams competing to make it all the way to the grand final today. In our #1 spot, Victory of Lords, we're going up against Enigma. Paragon below them will be taking on Destiny X. Score Gaming from Mexico will be taking on Gamuzo from the USA. And Severe Red will go against Lit. Two American squads and our first game of the day. So all of our rounds today are played in a best of one. Well, let's rephrase, played in best of 3, but it's single elimination for each team. So as soon as you drop a series, you are out of the tournament. And we are going to waste no time whatsoever as we head on to our first game of the day, as you said before, Severe versus Lit. Now, Lit making it to the finals of the last Red tournament. Maybe they can do the same again as they go up against their country. Let's get this one started. The streets are destination. Two teams who've been around the block just a little bit recently. We'll see what they've got to show us as we open up, as Hunter said, our first Red tournament of 2019. Of course, some things aren't going to change without a little bit of a shove, so first kill will fall across the ERG users, but Kizaru charging up the stairs. Very aggressive use. I think I actually managed to get all that with a pistol, showing that there's a little bit more to the bounty hunter than just that one-shot sniper. Shouting down as Lit have a strong start for themselves. Let's see if they can keep it up though, as the kills are flowing back into the pockets of Lit. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Hero Gaming, Hunter, our moderators in the chat today. Do ask them if you have any questiononies. They are awesome dudes and extremely helpful. Our admin for today will be Citru, and of course our players will be taking center stage. We will, as always, be having our various different giveaways over the course of today. We'll be starting off on Twitch, so if you head across to twitch.tv/modern combat and type in our hashtag RO16, which I'll just put out everywhere just so everybody knows, then you can enter in for our first giveaway. How exciting! Let's get everything started. Get it all pinned up on Facebook. Wonderful! So let's find out who our big heroes are. So Darren, the Cobra, with the IP clutched firmly in hand, dominating the inside of the streets, charging up with 30% health, showing no fear whatsoever, dancing among the raindrops, and it will keep the kills are flowing. Knife, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you'll have a wonderful time here today with OK and the rest of the Lit team. So, in the last tournament, as I said, Victory of Lords, one of the teams taking part today, faced off against the team you can now see in the red, Lit, in the finals, winning out 3-2. That doesn't mean that Lit are the kind of team that can take Victory of Lords, one of our very top teams, to a 5th game of a best of 5 series. So very much a team to watch out for. Severe Red, in this incarnation, new to the MC5 battlefield, but have been around for an awful long time. Destiny, Severe, the American squads at one point were super dominant, but now Destiny choosing to hail from a few different countries in recent times. But we'll also get to see them playing a little bit later on. Another one of our big teams for today, who promise to stand and deliver some fantastic MC5 gameplay for all you fan people. This first game coming to a fairly swift end thanks to, let's see, I'd say actually, yes, it's going to be this player for Bang. Let me just see if I can find out, or rather this Lit player. Riand is their name. Doing fantastically well so far, so not having the most kills, but one of the best KDAs, so kill, death, assist. As Rianne finishes off another job, very low deaths, very high kills, and using that heavy to great effect. So first point to Dilit, swiftly executed. Letting Citru know what's going on, our admin for today. So just to reiterate for any of you guys who may have been away when I first posted this up, our first giveaway is now open. So get your entries in while you can. We'll be going through these fairly quickly today. We've got ourselves a more compact tournament, but it is full of some absolutely fantastic Modern Combat 5 teams. So don't you dare go anywhere. We shall return, hopefully, very soon with our next encounter between Dilit and Severe. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get on to the battlefield as Dilit go up against Severe one more time. Our opening round of competition has seen Dilit doing a pretty fantastic job in game number 1. But can they continue into game 2? Make sure all you farm people watching today have drunk your delicious water. I know I have. Staying hydrated, it's for cool kids. First kill across the Severe. Traded back very quickly as both teams again look to give it a bit of a feeling out process. Nice bit of play off screen now as Rom comes charging up, leading the Severe team into their second game, where it's do or die time already so early on in the tournament. Severe, you'd expect to be a little rattled after the game 1, but apparently not the case, as they seem methodical in their execution of game number 2. 1 minute down, Severe, way out in the lead. Let's have a look and see where those numbers. So Rom, doing extremely well, has stayed back from the action for a while, as Dilit are trying to come back in, taking down the top banana of the Severe team. A pretty good way to get stuck in. So let's see. So far, none of the Dilit players managed to really break away from the pack, all performing as a team. And hey, sometimes that can work out pretty well, rather than all of the weight being put on a single player's shoulders. Kizaru, I remember seeing them before, doing some real nice stuff, but not managing to find their place in this game. Riand has been the one with the ERG, pokes their head out, and Russell immediately takes it off. Gets a second kill somehow. I don't know if he killed someone behind. But he's still very, very close. As minute number 2 is done and dusted, we've had all the action we can handle in our first couple of minutes here. Lot more what I was hoping to see between Severe and Dilit. An extremely close game. Let's bang up a little bit more game volume, so make sure you can hear all the explosions and kabooms. As a grenade lands at the feet, delivered to the illustrious Rom. As okay, it's doing a nice job. We're seeing a lot more of these assault users coming into play here. So you've got the walls separating where the two teams are trying to set up their bases, such as they are. A great place to chuck grenades over, though occasionally you will have to adjust your aim. The assault having access to those 3 grenades, and the COG-V, which is a very strong medium to long range assault rifle. Doesn't have the one-shot kill that a lot of these snipers are rocking, but as we saw there with the OK. Sometimes it's enough, because one thing you can't do with a sniper rifle is suppress, which is to fire into an area to persuade someone else to not go there. I mean, you can to an extent, but it doesn't work anywhere near as well, because you don't have the intimidation factor of bullets consistently flying into somewhere, which is a general, a developed reflex for humans to just be like, maybe I won't go there if there's bullets all over it. Just a thought. Just a thought. And it's a good reflex. A good reflex indeed, because it tends to mean you, well, evolutionarily speaking, those who do not indulge themselves in such a reflex tend to end up with a face full of bullets. Not that I'm an evolutionary psychologist, but maybe, just maybe, the evolution of MC5 will be down to those who can adapt to the changing circumstances as fast as possible. Kizaru starting to pick up. We mentioned before, we know that they are an accomplished player. Suffered in this game so far, but pick it up a little bit as time goes on. Twitch giveaway is in place. If Dilit win out here, we will be drawing the Twitch giveaway winner. So head across to twitch.tv/moderncombat and enter in hashtag RO16 if you'd like to enter in for your chance at a little thank you gift of presents. Presents? A present of credits. Dilit come charging in again. I think we're going to start, yes, we will start seeing Riand, who's been performing pretty darn well on the construction site all the way through this game, start to break out. Does get taken down by Rom, who's been a similarly strong performer. Yes, one of the top 2 performers for Severe So it's looking like a battle between Rhiannon and Russell, between Darren and Rom. Both teams having their two top performers. But for the side of Severe, just performing that a little bit less than the Dialit numbers, and I think the rest of the team are also propping up, yes, with a slightly superior performance, and that's all it takes. Everybody watching here today, you just need to be that little bit better, and then the numbers start to add up, and Dialit earn their way through to the next round. If any of you guys would like to join in with the viewing party, head across the ESL Modern Combat Discord and join Voice Room 1. There you'll find Hunter and Big Gorilla. All ready? You can come and join them and join in all the fun today. For now, let's see about getting ourselves a Twitch giveaway winner. So Megan Vera 1234 is our Twitch winner. Please post your dog tag and platform. Congratulations, Megan Vera. We'll be going on to our second giveaway of the day momentarily, which will be over on Facebook. Head to facebook.com/Modern Combat and type in #quarter if you'd like to enter in. Let's bring that up on the screen as that game comes to a close. And make sure all of you guys have got what you need. Whew, alrighty. So, guys, that's going to be the end of that game. So this means we've got an opportunity to let you guys play on stream. So to start us off, we'll have the traditional free-for-all. This time it will be on the museum map. So if you want to join in, ESL 1, 2, 3 to play during the break while we get set up for our next ESL game. So once more, congratulations to Megan Vera 1234. Please post your dog tag and platform into the chat if you'd like to play live on stream. And please do come and join this game. We will do this in between rounds of ESL competition. And hopefully, one of you guys will be able to grab the notice of one of the Modern Combat 5 ESL teams and perhaps secure a spot for yourselves in the coming weeks. So Megan Vera, I can see you over on Facebook. So you need to respond on Twitch to be able to claim your 300 credit arenas. For any of you guys who are new to the stream, how the giveaways work is that I pass them across to Gameloft. Gameloft processes them, and it usually takes about 2 to 3 weeks before they get passed across to you. Do bear in mind as well, for our games on stream today, they will be played under an approximation of ESL rules, which means tier 7 and below weapons, tier 3 and below armor. And yeah, well, there we go. Now, boy, welcome. I think this is one of those things where with this stream delay, it will suddenly get a flood of people turning up. Yes. I hope all of you fan people watching here today are having a lovely day wherever you might happen to be on the planet. Now we've got viewers from all over the place. There we go. Starting to get a few more bodies in here. So once we've got about 3 or 4 in, which I think we're just about to, then we'll get this one started. Of course, you guys can still come and join in any time that you please. Just use the passkey ESL 123. Can we get one more? Alright, I'll throw out one more invite. We'll get started either way and let you guys join as the game goes on. Of course, with it being a free-for-all, you want to get in here as quick as you can. But I also want to make sure we get this game started before we have to get into another round of ESL competition. Alright guys, we'll see you on the other side. Enjoy the free-for-all. Alright guys, it's looking like we're going to have a bit of a delay on our next game, so instead of waiting around, we're going to do a little bit of Battle Royale. So, despite what you might see in the bottom right of the screen, which I'll just get rid of for a second, we don't have a pass key for this one necessarily. But if you want to join in with a Battle Royale and play live on stream, then please do queue right now, and we will queue momentarily to come and join in. Now we've already got ourselves some stylish trousers, but can we get even more? Let's find out. So hopefully some of you guys will come and join us from the stream. Do throw up a YOLO in the chat if that turns out to be the case. We end up in the same lobby as each other, and we'll get things started. Now you guys have been supporting me in my Battle Royale antics for a while. So, here is Counterfeit's tip of the day, and honestly I don't have very many tips, so this will probably be the only one. Wait, did we? Okay, no, we didn't get stuck in there. So, if you want some sweet stuff indeed, then if you're from yesterday's stream, you'll know where I'm going with this. But the airport, the inside of the airport, it's only got one entrance on this side at least. If you go in here, there is so much stuff in this area. It also looks really nice. But the important thing being that there's loads and loads of equipment in this area, and nobody goes in here because there's not really any reason to. But as you can see here with our good friend Ower, sick via YOLO. I don't know if you're from the stream, but hopefully. Maybe we should choose we'll go with YOLO. It's a good one. But yes, this is the place to go if you want some nice stuff, and also to look at one of the better made parts of the map. Alright, so let's drop in. Let's go. Wow, let's be like everyone else. So let's get dropping in. We're going to start off at a very, very busy airport, so we probably want to get out of here as fast as possible. Let's drop down the music, as I'm probably going to get killed. And let's go take shelter in our favourite place to be. So we bang out the volume a little bit. There we go, tier 3 armour. Fantastic. We still need to actually find ourselves some kind of weapon. And hopefully you guys will come and join me in the in this particular place. Oh, yep, already got a friend. Let's get out of here because we've got a sniper rifle and we're not very good at actually fighting people up close up. Got a good amount of stuff. Got ourselves a proximity mine. In case fella wants to follow us just a little bit further, but yes. So, got some tier 3 armor, got some decent weapons. Let's take a second to hide in a corner and upgrade some of these. Actually, we're probably not going to keep the compact, so let's just upgrade this one. Do we actually have anything? We'll just have a silencer. Alrighty. Oh, was it Gorilla who was following me? Yeah, so Big Gorilla tends to follow and keep an eye on me in Battle Royale, make sure nobody shoots me in the butt, which is probably against the spirit of the game, and I tend to end up killing Big Gorilla a lot of the time. Ooh, hello, there is someone down there, actually, as we speak. It is Big Gorilla! Hello! We've attracted the attention of a rival over here as well. Where have they gone? That dastardly Big Gorilla, quit helping me out, you big schmuck. What a jerk trying to make sure I have a nice time. Oh well, even with Big Gorilla helping us out. Big Gorilla, you gotta quit doing that. That makes you feel like I'm cheating every time I do any well. If you wanna come over at we're following Big Gorilla for the time being. So that's okay. We'll stick with them. And apparently we have got our semi-final ready to go. So Big Gorilla, best of luck. Ooh, hello, we meant to leave that one. How do we leave? Oh wait, there we go. So, we didn't do very well in that game at all. But we will be back in with our next game. So we've got our passkey. Apologies for the delay there. So one of the teams wanted to start at the scheduled start time, which of course is perfectly allowable. So I hope you guys are still raring to go for our next game, which will of course be Victory of Lords versus Destiny X. Now this is a rematch from way back in the past. Let me just look up exactly when. So yes, Victory of Lords and Destiny clashed in the last monthly finals with the Destiny Red team, which is basically what we're looking at in the Destiny X team. Let's get those names swapped around as well. Ultimately taking the victory. Now this semi-final will give us a chance to get stuck in with the teams today and see if another very close encounter is forthcoming. For now though guys, stay tuned. We're waiting for our last Destiny player to arrive, and we shall be back as soon as they're ready to get going. Welcome back, everybody. We're getting into our semi-finals between Destiny X and Victory of Lords. The museum, our destination. Let's get it on! Victory of Lords over the red, Destiny X in the blue. So as I said, these two teams clashing, a rematch of our monthly finals. For any of you guys who are new to the stream, these monthly tournaments these weekly tournaments lead to a monthly finals where the prizes become quintupled. Usually for each tournament it's $100 dingoes, but for monthly finals that goes up to 500, as well as access to the prestigious ESL camo. Which is only available to teams that win out the ESL competition in first, second or third place in the monthly finals. So you need to be top 8 of the teams from the weekly tournaments, which are usually 4. And then you need to get top 3 in the monthly finals as well. So only the very best teams have it. Stress, one of those players, but actually going to be rocking the recent lava camo, trying to be the most fashionable of all the shooters on the battlefield, especially for the ERG, which has been a very popular gun recently, and a good way to show off your swank on the battlefield. Harry? Getting a little bit feisty there. Let's have a look. So, Shad, for the Destiny side of things, currently ruling the roost, but Sultan, oh boy, that's not Sultan, picks up a whole bunch of kills before going down. There we go. Lovely. Victory of Lords fighting with a 5-person roster. We can check in with May, traditionally one of the big carries of the Victory of Lords squad. Notes down there, the teammate running down the corridor, not a applicable target. Check in with Team Captain Stress, having a decent performance so far, 4 and 5. With the Bounty Hunter. Certainly has become a very, very popular class for very good reason. As you can see, able to provide some good covering fire, but Sultan with that Cog V seems to maybe be a reasonable answer to the ERG. The ERG having that bullet travel time means that there's a little bit more room to get the Cog V kill off, as opposed to the BSW with its instantaneous bullet travel. Means that you tend to be dead before that's really a thing. Soulcatcher MC5, nice to see you over on the Twitch page. Hope you're doing well for yourself. Greybush 23, this is a PC game. You can find it on Steam, you can find it through the Microsoft Store. Exactly the same game on PC, iOS and Android. We'll be having some PC monthly finals coming up soon. So hopefully you guys will come by and drop by for that. The Android and iOS haven't gotten monthly finals for I think quite a while. But that is about to change as we move back into a more equitable situation with PC and Android players getting the recognition that they deserve. So, Victory of Lords, thanks to a very strong performance from Ari. Ari Biscuit is their name, and eating biscuits is their game. I mean, I don't know if that's the case, I'm making that whole thing up. But it's a compelling story nonetheless. So who are other big numbers? So Sultan and Shad, the ones with the most numbers of kills, but very close numbers of deaths as well. It's definitely Harry that stand out for the Victory of Lords side. 11 and 5, very good KDA. Will come in and slap down the Sultan, pretty much single-handedly pushing Victory of Lords into a very good position. Takes out Shad as well. So the rest of Destiny are working off-screen to bring up their own numbers. Harry, no backup from the rest of the Victory of Lords team, just working solo, and that's going to cause them to get caught out by being shot in the back. Come for the French team Victory of Lords, they're going to need to support their star player, or they're just not going to be able to work at full capacity. Devin doing the same sort of thing as I think the Destiny team overall performing very well, but woo, Harry and Stress lock down multiple kills for the Victory of Lords squad It's all coming down to these last few moments. Harry searching, looking for a target. Will find opening into the back, takes out Sultan. Shad goes down as well. 48 to 48. And double kill with the drop down from above. Destiny steal away that last second victory. 50 to 48. Just as close as we hoped it would be. Letting Situ know what's going on. And let's take a look at our numbers. So Devin picking up the points right at the end, but Harry still the best individual performance. Though that scoreline, look at that score, that's telling us that there were some assists hiding away on that scoreboard. For now though, we are going to keep our Facebook giveaway going for just one more game. When that is done, we'll be drawing our Facebook giveaway winner. For now though guys, stay tuned. And we shall return our second encounter between Destiny X and the Victory of Lords. Coming up after the break. Welcome back, everyone. We're getting into our second match between Destiny and the Victory of Lords. The construction site, our destination. One more chance for the Victory of Lords teams to show what they're made of. Or will Destiny triumph once again? There's only one way to find out, and it's right here on Twitch, Facebook, Mob Crush, and YouTube. So, Destiny will be looking to try and shut down Harry with the ERG a long way from home. You can see being monitored by multiple members. Let's make sure that our game sound is coming up okay. Oh, there we go. I think it was just download. Ooh, Devon taking a little bit of shelter over there, but oh boy, it is Shad taking the lead in this second semi-final game between Destiny and Victory of Lords. Oh gosh, I've never seen that one happen before. There you go, the old possessed ERG. Well, possessed BSW, in fact. I thought it looked a bit strange. So, let's see. So, Shadex, yeah, by far standing out as the best player on the Destiny team. It does get cut down by Stress. That's going to feel pretty good with an ERG of their own charging out, but May covering the back of the Stress, the Victory of Lords leader, and that's the power of working as a team. We can see the Victory of Lords squad moving up as a group in a real nice position to be able to support one another, and even under the best of circumstances for Destiny, it's going to be trade kills aplenty. Victory Lords with a very slight advantage. Now remember, from the last game, it was 2 kills that separated Destiny and Victory of Lords. Those 2 kills acquired by kill streak. Shad still putting on a fantastic job so far. And Vol not having an equivalent player, the whole team bringing the numbers to bear. Shad goes up, fires a little bit early, but will not stop them from delivering swift werewolf-style justice to their opposition. 4 minutes and change left to play. Destiny crusting over the halfway mark, as does Victory of Lords. Let's check back in with May. So May said over and over again, consistently a very, very strong player. So joining Harry, who this time round has not had such a good game out on the open field of the construction site, but May takes down the #1 banana. Devon immediately there with support, though, means it's going to be a short-lived victory. Harry with a double puts Victory Lords in the lead despite the trade back. And we've got this second half of the game to consider. So, the ones to watch: May over for Victory Lords on the red, Shadex for Destiny. 2 stand-out players. So the rest, we said, the rest of the Victory Lords team, you know, relatively small point spread. We can see 9, 7, 6, 5, 4. They're all performing roughly the same level if we put aside May's performance. There is consistency enough when Destiny, they're looking to try and reach out for those stars and clutch themselves a big old sack of dollary dingoes. Harry starting to pick up, has broken that KDA, though Devon more than happy to rearrange their features for them. Asta doing some good work from afar, keeping up the snipe. Hard to charge up without getting taken out, especially across to the backup. Will suffer a little bit, and that's of course the danger of operating with a bolt action weapon. You miss that first shot, it's always gonna be tough to come back in. Stress and Harry both lock down some more points with Victory of Lords. This is a decider game for them. They cannot afford to lose here. Victory Lords are a team who have had a lot of success, but Destiny have returned back from exile in recent months and have shown themselves to be an extremely strong team as well. As we said, winners of our last monthly finals over this self-same Victory of Lords squad. Devon continues to do pretty well, but Shad taking more and more deaths. Remember before, they were the player to watch, but they were watched by Victory of Lords and ultimately found wanting. So we are going to do our Facebook giveaway winner. So who's it going to be? Cheyenne Shiggy Lackman. Cheyenne Shiggy Lackman is our Facebook winner. Please post your dog tag and your platform. Let's take a look back across our numbers. So Harry did well on the raw numbers, but it's May who got those kills but didn't get traded back in return. That's the powerful combination we always talk about. You need a player to drive up the score with a 1-to-1 kill to death, and then you need another player who makes sure they have a good KDA, a 2-to-1 ideally. Our next giveaway will be on Mob Crush. So head across there if you want to have your chance at a few little thank you credits from Gameloft themselves. For now though guys, stay tuned and we'll be back with our decider game. Destiny X versus Victory of Lords. Our semi-final will conclude in our upcoming match. Alright. We are back with our third and decisive game between Victory of Lords and Destiny. Let's get it on! Everybody watching here today has been waiting for this match to begin. Let's make it happen. A hush settles across Scramble. Listen. The footsteps and heartbeats of two teams who want to win their way through to the finals. For Victory of Lords, a chance to take revenge on Destiny for beating them out for those 500 euros in the monthly finals. For Destiny, a chance to cement their reputation as one of the very top MC5 teams. Certainly starting up extremely well. Shad, the hero of last game, destroying Victory of Lords. Every single one of the French team members who get anywhere near are instantly annihilated. A change of approach is necessitated. Victory of Lords give across a major advantage early on. Tintin, good question. Who is in the other semi-final? Let me just double check that for you. So it's Gamuzo and Dai Lit, who we saw in our first match today, taking out Severe Red. So a good possibility Dai Lit will end up going up against the winner of this series right here. Cosmo, you're going to start calling me Colonel Sanders? Well, I would find that a most delightful occurrence. Let's see who's going to be having themselves a good old time. Which one of these good old teams will have to rethink their strategy. My accent's kind of drifting all over the place. Our Mob Crush giveaway is live right now, and you too can find yourself in with a chance of 300 credit arenas. Shad goes charging in, only taken down once so far this game. This is a player with more than half of Destiny's kills on them exclusively. Destiny being held up. They all live in the shade of the Shad. Sultan getting some work done on the outside, but Victory Lords finally get the takedown again. You have to think at this point, it's got to make more sense for the Victory of Lords teams to go after easier targets. The second they realise where Shad is, you've just got to be somewhere else. Tintin supporting Danny over our player from the Victory of Lords squad. I do seem to remember, yes, with Dragon Icon, Danny tends to be a bit of a feast or famine player. Hasn't been chowing down so much in today's tournament, but this is the time if you're going to see a player who comes through when the pressure is on. Oh, nice intercept there. Means the Shad stays up. 3 deaths so far, 56% accuracy. Absolutely murderous. Destiny's lead starting to become a little bit eroded though. Let's see. So yes, the rest of the team fairly standard with the performance of the Victory of Lords squad, who are picking up kills in spades. But Destiny, they're the team who managed to pick up kills in buckets. Absolutely buckets of gore. Now we see May, who did get taken out in that last exchange, trying to step up for the Victory Lords squad. Let's see, so 10 and 8 so far, roaming the battlefield with their number 5, Danny, right at the back, and number 2 as well, moving up as a squad, snaking in to the hangar, dropping down, and looking to try and break into Destiny's backline. You can see them all clumped up together in the corner, looking to try and bleed the Victory of Lords squad as they advance up further. We can see the recon up in the sky. Destiny will take care of that quite swiftly, but the information has been gained. Devin from the back takes out Stress. Suthi as well. Destiny, they're holding the ground pretty darn well. Sultan stepping up as well, taking out Harry. And Victory of Lords, I think, doing what... Destiny doing what the Victory of Lords team maybe didn't do before, which is bring as much support as possible across to your top tier players, in this case Shad, and make sure they can't get flanked, because Right now, anyone who walks in front of the sights of Shad is instantly dead, just like they did there. The only way round is a tail end shot. And Danny with a negative KDA, but Harry drops down the business, tears into Destiny, and but Shad is left up and standing, and that's the player that needs to die if Destiny are not going to secure their place in the grand finals. But it's looking like it's all going to be Shad all the live long day. Devin gets one more final kill to make it so. Sultan finishes the job. Congratulations to Destiny on making it through to our grand finals today. Looks like Victory of Lords will have to wait for another day for that revenge. Incredible performance out of Shad there. Real nice stuff. The performance to remember, and it's a performance that earns Destiny their ticket through to the grand finals. 2-1. Whew. Alrighty. Let's get you guys a game to play between. Because we're going to be waiting on our grand finals to begin. So, as always, if you'd like to play ESL 1, 2, 3, going to create the game right now. Let's go for a Vantage. So come and join us, gentle friends. Tier 7 and below weapons, Tier 3 and below armor, just like in the ESL competition itself. Because honestly, I feel like it's a pretty good way to enjoy Modern Combat 5 without any of the craziness that comes with the prestige weapons. Gruff, thank you for your entry over on Mob Crush. That giveaway is still in progress. Do get your words, your hashtag semi over onto mobcrush.com/modern-combat. A very good place to enter in if you'd like some extra credits, as Shad themselves comes to join our team battle. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I don't want to be on the red team. Let's just put it that way. So, who's going to step up and prove themselves the equal of Shad? I don't know if we're going to get anyone joining now. Well, it's cool to see that Shad is also on the stream, looking at to show their skills off themselves. Oh gosh, I'm out of water. Well, that's something I'll pick up during the break. You hear me, old slurping sounds. Avacol, welcome, welcome. There we go, getting some bodies in here. I think we might be seeing a Destiny show match of a sorts. GoForMC5, hold that thought. I will, if you ask your question, I'll answer it once I get back, because we're just about to go to break while you guys play on stream. Hopefully we can fill up the other members of the squad. As long as we've got 2 on each side. I'd say probably the GoForMC5, I'd say either the finals or the semi-finals in which Frankenstein were taken out by Revolution, because that was just so unexpected. Wow, we've got a lot of people in here. So let's get one more invite thrown out, and then we'll get this one started as we gear up for our grand finals coming up after the break, hopefully. Unless our other semi-final takes a little bit longer. But now, guys, stay tuned. We shall return. More MC5 after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Looks like our community game has run its course, so let's do ourselves another battle royale, why don't we? So if you guys would like to play on stream, then come and queue up for us all kinds of now. As Shad got to show how OP they were, and always will be. Ooh, yeah! Let's get it on! Oh, I think we went straight into game. No, did we? So, throw up a gotcha. Oh, is that your best? Throw up a gotcha if it's you in this upcoming game from the stream, just to show that you are a friendo of the stream. We are waiting on our grand finals, which will be coming up shortly, between Destiny X and an as yet undetermined. No, it is Dylit who will be taking on Destiny in our grand finals shortly coming up. We're just killing a little bit at a time with this battle royale. Let's go and have a look over here. I wish we could climb up stuff. Oh, I don't think we can actually go right up to it. Denied! Maybe we can fall down it. Let's go exploring! Michael, good question. Why do nail grenades deal no damage? I don't know. Honestly, it's a good question. We'll find out if we get any. Alright, let's go for something a little bit different this time round. Let's go and spend some time in the temple. Hopefully, we won't have Big Gorilla coming around saving us the whole time, because it makes it feel like our victories are a little bit less earned if we have a Guardian Angel. So, I appreciate the thought, Big Gorilla. I'm not going to do this on my own. Ooh, tier 3 armor, not a bad place to start doing this on my own. Of course, we do need to find an actual gun there, that would be nice. And we'll drop the music and focus entirely on the business at hand. I think someone's been here already. Hurrah! He murdered somebody. Let's get out of here before someone else returns the favour. Cool, an actual gun. And I got some nice attachments as well. I love having attachments in this, it makes such a big difference. And I think the UI that the game also put in is pretty good. Yes, so I throw up to you guys, if you're playing PUBG, another Battle Royale game, you get chicken dinners, but what should we have for a Modern Combat 5 victory? I feel like it can't just be the same thing. I think turkey sandwich was relatively popular. That's an option. Excellent, excellent. Got a Bosk as well. Lovely, lovely. Cool, we got a decent amount of stuff. A couple of health packs, a couple of speed boosts. The speed boosts are one of those things that doesn't feel like it's that important, but it's definitely extremely important if you wanna survive for any amount of time. I'd like to get a clip extension, but I guess we'll have to see if there's any place that someone hasn't already... Oh, maybe here's the place that someone hasn't already ransacked. Got some ammo. Got a nice grip. Ooh. Oh, we should probably leave. We're a little bit... Actually, you can go over and take advantage. Vic really got killed by a level 1 player. Oh no. Alright, let's go and take advantage of the blue zone coming in. around here, because I don't think other people will probably want to go after this one. And we'll hide over here to start with, behind this tree. Very sneaky, very sneaky. Oh, we're getting shot up. We're getting killed! Well, that's what we get for staying still, isn't it? Get up, get up! Oh no! Oh boy, we were doing pretty well, I thought, until we were not. Well, apparently our ingenious strategy did not work out the way which we hoped. Alright, we've probably got time for one more, so guys, if you'd like to play as well, along with Big Gorilla and myself, then please do come join. And again, if you'd like to join in the viewing party on the ESL Discord, do head across there. Hunter and Big Gorilla already ready and waiting to talk to you about what shenanigans they're getting up to. If anyone would like a shout out, then I do require a poem of some kind from you. Oh, Michael, apparently the Commander Tier 6 is very strong? I'll have to have a look into that myself. Because I wasn't aware of the Tier 6 being strong. Commander... Oh wait, that's the Commander Shotgun, right? Or is that the Tier 5? I know that's the Severance is very good, and that's what people tend to use. Well, so from last game, we learnt the value of doing a whole 360 turn before you start settling in somewhere. I feel like our general strategy of going for that when, going for that beacon when the blue zone was closing in was a good one. I wasn't expecting to get, because the idea is that hopefully nobody's going to be out there in the blue to shoot you, but I think we must have miscalculated slightly. Let's go for the west compound. We really very rarely spawn over there, so let's have a look and see what kind of stuff is in the area. Boop 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 boop. Oh, excellent. Got some good stuff already. But let's get out of here before someone comes and does the same thing to us. Okay, I think we're probably alright. Okay, we've got ourselves a nice boss. Let's go a-hunting! I think the commander class is always going to be divisive. Because of the kind of nature of the class, being that it's sort of a non-standard class. Let's not unsay that we did. Okay. That was a bit weird. We are nearly out of ammo though, so we need to find some more before our murdering spree comes to cost us. We do not have another weapon either, so we probably need to get one of those. I think we might have more or less... Ooh, some better armor. We definitely need to get another weapon of some kind. Oh, hello. We've definitely got somebody else there, but I don't know where they are. Ooh, some more stuff. I am into it. But not very much stuff. Alright, well at least this is the gun with some degree of ammo. Hey, Jack4TM. How you doing, huh? Welcome to the stream. Let's see if we can get ourselves some decent stuff. Oh, hello. So we're trying to be sneaky here and come around the other side. They should be on pretty low health. Oh no! We just stood right on that grenade. What do you think about getting the red 34 lava? I don't know. I think we did alright in that one. I think we did alright. I think the lava camo looks pretty cool. Yes, I should have used my grenades there. I should have. I got a little bit too cocky after getting those early kills. So I was like, I'm amazing at this game. But I think other people just weren't looking. And that's the main reason why I killed them. Alright, we'll do one more. And I'll check in with Citru, our admin, to see. Okay, yes, there's an admin business going on in the semi-finals. So that's going to be resolved before our finals will come through. But we'll do one more Battle Royale. There we go. So we get the survey coming up every occasionally. We got enough to buy anything? Let's see. So we need to get 200 really in order to get the really good thing. Alright. So, as you guys can see, there's a little shop for the Last Man Standing Battle Royale mode that you get a certain amount of coins for playing and doing well, or not so well as the case may be, and you can spend those on getting some of the outfits. So some of them are kind of you can buy with in-game currency and other ones you can buy with money. So let's get stuck in. Shazoom! Oh, you killed that guy. Well, thank you. I was amazed that I didn't kill that guy, but I'm getting a little bit better. I think. So one of the things I did there was I think I've tended to always just hold down the fire button when I'm trying to kill someone, but I think it's a little easier to stop firing and then readjust than it is to just be firing all the time, because I find that's a little bit. I don't know why, but I just find that a little bit easier. I don't know. I've not really thought too much about the camo for the primary guns. I think I usually like going for some of the country flags look pretty neat. Some flags work quite well as guns. Other flags not so well. Oh look, there we go. We got some green energy here, though it's a little bit strange looking. All ship worship the big windy boy. Big windy boy. Fredine Bibia. Good play, loser. Why you gotta be so mean? Alright. I think you guys deserve to see me get into a fight, and the best place for a fight is for a fort. Fort fight. Let's call the game that. Hey. Let's get it on. Alright, we probably want to get away from the outside, which is where all of the death tends to happen. Tier 2 armor, nice start, nice start. Ooh, we found ourselves our first victim. How did we not hit them? We are appalling at this. This is the worst idea ever. Gosh. Well, there you go, it's the show. Under pressure. Fold like a cheap pancake. Is that a thing? Let's make it be a thing. Hashtag fort fight. Yes. Oh wait, yeah, that's pretty battered. We really need a. Oh, there we go. Exactly what we need. A gun where we can miss a lot and still be okay. probably shouldn't be able to get away with that, but we did. So we got ourselves a decent amount of stuff. Our armor's nearly gone, so let's replace it with some new stuff. And let's go looking for new schmucks. Fort fight, it's a fight in a fort. Oh, hello. We're amazing at video games. Let's go chase another person. So if our calculations are correct, then we should, I think, be ending up behind... Oh, hello. Let's get some more stuff. Ah, excellent ammo box. Just what the doctor ordered. That's fine. Oh. Oh, let's not stun around and get shot in the butt. Haha! They stood in our mine eventually. Fantastic. Whew. That took a lot of work, but we're doing alright. Let's find somewhere a little bit more sheltered to put our attachments on, because I don't want to be doing it right. Oh, hello. More stuff! Excellent, excellent. Boo-ba-da-boo. Sweet! Now our boss is a super Dwosk. It's the best boss in the world. Oh, hello. Unstoppable. Nice, this person had some good stuff. And now they're dead. Let's not spend too long here though, because we're gonna get shot in the butt. This game's going pretty well. We need some new armor though. Oh, hello. Oh no! We were doing so well. Doing so well. Man. I've got to remember... Oh, have I got my UI set up in the right way? Let's just check. Customize HUD. Yeah, my melee weapon. So I think it was Big Gorilla or possibly Hunter who told me the good place to put your melee thing is actually on your normal attack. So if you might just, you know, be kind of spamming that and then get it anyway. Let's see. Have we got our Battle Royale HUD set up? Yeah, we do. Okay. So we did pretty well. We did pretty well. Hey, Try Music. Welcome to the stream. Okay, it looks like we're still waiting on our next one. So we'll keep going with Battle Royales, I suppose. Top 10? Yeah, that wasn't too bad considering that we weren't hiding for the duration. Usually we get into the top 10 by just not engaging in a fight. But I think we leveled up, maybe. Yeah, well this account's only level 11. So we'll do one more, because I did pretty well in that one. Pretty well. We're up to 139 currency. So I think you can buy it with real money as well. Let's see, I think there's just the one suit you can get for in-game currency. Let me have a check. Let's see, so that's the regular one. Yes, so you don't get any advantages from being fancier dressed in this one, but you do look pretty swank. I imagine it's only going to get weirder as time goes on, and Gameloft put more stuff in here, so it should be fun. Nice way to give a bit of visual variety as Gameloft go through and make the rest of the map look just as nice as the airport does. Oh, it was a big worry for people when it came to the Battle Royale mode, whether, you know, Gameloft, not as far as I'm aware, a company who've ever done a Battle Royale before, but it's turned out pretty well. The first iteration was very basic, but this, you know, this new improved version, a lot better. And I'm not just saying that because I do well in that last game. So if you'd like to come and play on stream, or come and hunt me down on stream, because I'm always looking for people to have a fight with, then do come and join the Battle Royale right now. We've got lots of space. And I believe it's a 60-person limit. Beast Gamer, you oafed MC5 yesterday? either you... Well, I suspect from what you're saying, you either... Ah, okay. You're a former MC5 player. Well, thank you for still dropping by the stream. Hope you all can still enjoy watching it, even if you're not necessarily a current player. All are welcome. Raptor, the live stream... Well, I had expected us to more or less be tied up by now, honestly. But we're having a bit of a delay with the finals itself, so we're going to have to wait for those. Hero Gaming, we can't use the Commander class on Battle Royale, but I will write that down as Commander Shield in a Battle Royale mode. That would be pretty fun. I think that would be a pretty neat addition. What I'm really looking forward to is squad-based versions of Battle Royale are generally the most fun way to enjoy it, because you get to bring squad tactics into the game. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I suspect, you know, the more developed the Battle Royale mode is, the more fun it will be in all modes. But squad battle, either as duos or as fours, really something to look forward to. I think because there's a smaller player count on this than there would be on other Battle Royale style games, playing as duos or trios might be more appropriate. And wait a second, I'm getting a tag on Discord. So I think we might be about to start our finals. So we probably won't be able to get to the end of this game unless I get killed very quickly. So I'll do my best to do that. Whip, 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 whip. Where's a gun? Where's an opponent? Excellent. Assault rifle is definitely very much more our speed. Let's hang out and find someone to shoot us in the face. Neighbour, won't you lend me a bullet? Come on, who's up for it, eh? Who wants a scrap? Oh, I swear on me, man. Got anything? Got a bigger... Well, we've got some stuff, Come on, there's already someone who's up for a fight. You can find me on the ESL Discord if you head across to the ESL one. I'm on there. Oh, we got a decent amount of stuff. These little huts have actually got some good bits in them. Ooh, some tier 3 armor. Nice! That's going to make our quest to get ourselves murdered a lot more difficult, though. That's the problem. Apparently, nobody went to South Village today, so that's good news? I'm not even sure. I guess it depends on your point of view. So, oh, hello. Oh, it's Big Gorilla-chan. Ah, Big Gorilla. I don't think they were even trying to kill us there. If they were, I apologise if I'm being rude by saying such a thing. Alright, well, we managed to trade kills, I think. And I think, okay, we've got a pass key for our ESL game, so we'll have to say goodbye. Does that even set off with us on it? No, apparently not. Well, that's as good as bye as anything. So, there we go. Retiring undefeated from a Battle Royale mode. Hui, hui, hui. Alright, so Victory of Lords versus Die Lit. Our grand finals. Ooh, that's a bit surprising. Apparently, the thing that delayed us a little bit was that it looks like we've had a reversal decision on the previous round's setup. So, let me get our Mob Crush giveaway sorted out now, since we kind of put a little bit by the wayside and that. So, We'll be opening up our giveaway on YouTube in just a second. Let me get Nightbot set up for that. So that's going to be hashtag finals, but it's not going to be up quite yet. There you go. Keyword will be finals, and anti-spam will be set to 3 entries. So you don't have any more chance of winning if you enter in multiple times, but people tend to. So to stop that from happening, you make it so that the giveaways stop applying after a certain amount. So let me just jump into game. Subway, unfortunately, Haxor couldn't make it along today. We'll hopefully see him in the near future. I think he's got a lot of other commitments, unfortunately, which are keeping him from spending some quality good times with all you fine folks out there. I'm sure he is sending his regrets. So, Dylit versus Victory of Lords. It looks like, for whatever reason, the Destiny team have had to bow out of our grand final, so Victory Lords will step in to their place, and we'll have to see if the Victory of Lords team can match up to what we've seen from Dylit so far, which has been pretty darn strong. Alright, stay tuned guys, we shall return as soon as the players are ready to go. It's time for grand finals. Grand finals. Dialect versus Victory of Lords. Best of 5 begins right here on these main streets. Gipazzo and the rest of Dialect, who I think have got more than a little noob tuber's DNA in their makeup, starts out this first game strong, going in aggressively and delivering a lot of melee kills and close range brutality. Victory of Lords yet to fire back, but with Dialect in control of the central part of the map, they can then start spreading around, looking to try and flank, but this may be a mistake to split their strength. Victory of Lords starting to catch up for themselves and maybe find themselves a little room to grow. First minute down, Dialect still looking strong. Player to watch is going to be Darren the Cobra. Cobra Commander?
I don't see why not.
I don't know if that's Cobra Commander's voice, never really watched G.I. Joe. But I can imagine, I think I saw a video once where that was the case. Dialect doing still pretty darn well, as you see the bodies falling again and again. We are seeing the tier 5 shotgun for the morph coming out, so though you don't see the morph nearly at all in ESL competition, as the bodies continue to hit the map, the tier 5 shotgun is legal, whereas the LAC, the tier 7 sniper rifle, is not, opening up some of those generous possibilities the morph has, being able to reset its own death. And the melee kill, as we see, even more brutal exchange of gunfire. With the action happening at such short range, it's no surprise at all to see that shotguns coming into the mix, but it's not just that. If you want to get your kills and be all sorts of safe about it, then you can go like Darren is and use the Imp or one of our other multiple popular sniper rifles to be able to keep yourself nice and cozy. Dino85 supporting the Dialect team certainly have looked pretty good, but I think it's way too close to the call. Of course, we can still hit him with our usual suspects. May, extremely strong, one of the standout Victory of Lords team members. Whenever you send anyone up 1v1 versus May, it's only going to end one way. Explosions raining down, fire support from long range to make sure Victory Lords stay ahead. Boy, we're way past the halfway kill mark, and we've yet to get close to it. Only 3 minutes elapsed, and bloodshed aplenty. Darren up to the task of taking down May, immediately falls in return, so perhaps a little bit of an answer to that question. Danny, the dragon of the Victory of Lords team, ready and willing when the pressure is on to perform. And in this grand finals, this is for 100 euros and prime seeding for our monthly encounters, in which 500 euros on the line. You want to make sure that your seeding is as good as possible coming to those monthly finals, because that will make the chance of you getting it through to the final 2 and access to the prize pool that much better. Victory of Lords lock down game number 1, which looked so darn close for such a long time. Game 1 falls into Victory Lords' hands, but this best of 5 grand final is only just getting started. May with the standout performance there. Darren over on the blue side, Dialect much the same. Our YouTube giveaway is live. Let me just update the to make sure everything is correct as far as our linkaroos go, because I think those links might be a little bit out of date. And then we'll continue things officially, and I'll also update on Facebook as well, so I know you guys do need a separate link to go into your chat. Alright, where are we? There we go. And let's do that over here as well. I don't know if people actually use this link, but I figure it may as well be there. It feels like there should be a shorter version of that, but never mind. Alrighty. Cheyenne Shigi Lachman over on the Facebook page, thank you for your details. So last giveaway of the day is on YouTube. Hashtag finals into the YouTube comments if you'd like to enter in. For now though guys, we need to get set up between Dilit and Victory Lords for game number 2. This should hopefully be an epic encounter for the ages as Victory Lords look to reclaim their crown. Now though guys, stay tuned and we shall return. Alright, everybody watching from all around the planet, we are about to get into our second grand finals game, Lit versus Victory of Lords. Alright. Welcome one and all, officially speaking with apologies for the delay. Our second game has arrived. Construction site, our destination, as we see who can lead their shots the best. Apparently Riand is the one with the plan to start things off. Chitty, remember them from before? Got a fun name to say. Hitting some good long range shots onto stress as well, but it's the Victory of Lords team who have got one kill every single one of their members and two on Danny, who have secured the early advantage for themselves. Not better way to say that your team will go hand in hand through this finals, or not at all, than to have the early going decided by the team as a whole. Over on the side of Lit, it's Riand with the clown face, the creepy clown, who gets some early momentum but does get shut down. May, Starflare from before, ready and willing to step up to the plate. Of course, the bounty hunters means we're going to be seeing a lot of those coming through as G-Fazo taking the pieces. It's always impressive to see these ESL players, how quick they are on the draw, and also how they can fight in formation as well as tear the hearts from their enemies. Game 1 very close between Lit and Victory of Lords up until the end, where Victory of Lords, the French squad, ran away with the game. Boy, these players are very, very good at Modern Combat 5. But don't let that put you off any of the people watching in the audience. You too, from the very next week, could be playing in our ESL competition. You could be featured on stream, and you could be upsetting the greats. Doesn't cost anything to enter, but it will cost you everything to try and win. 5 minutes ready. May starting to pick up steam for the Victory of Lords side of things. Riand, from a strong early start, has started to fall off themselves. Lit, starting to feel a little bit of pressure, but a trade of kills is okay for the Victory of Lords team right now, but that could change pretty darn quickly. Hope you all have got your delicious water on hand for our grand finals, because we don't want you to, you know, be dehydrated with all of this hot, steamy action going forth on the construction site. Delicious. Chitty and the rest of the Lit squad swarming the insides here. Victory Lords coming in with an offensive move. Scat, you can see them moving around the outside as a 5-person unit. Looks like a multi-pronged attack is in the works from the French team. Dilit ready and waiting. They're covering those angles, but it's Harry who threads the needle and picks up an opening for the Victory of Lords squad. Just a little bit of movement, but Rian comes around the site. Strongest player for the Dilit team gets 2 before being taken down, but Danny also picking up a tail end kill from that exchange. Victory of Lords lurking in the undergrowth take themselves a pretty firm lead. And it's surprising to see the French squad, Victory Lords, getting aggressive here when they're the ones in the lead. But perhaps dictating terms is where they are the most comfortable as they come charging in. Rian still very strong. I think probably, yes, by the star player for the Dilit squad, but is also picking up an awful lot of deaths. Does pick up on the fight on the tail end. 3 kills separating, 3 minutes remaining for our second game here. The hopes and dreams of the Dilit team lie in the hands of Rian. Perhaps we'll see someone else step up from their side of things. But this is a rematch of the last Red tournament. Victory of Lords ended up beating out Dilit 3-2 in that last encounter. How have the teams grown? What have they learnt? What new strategies will they employ to catch out the other? From Harry's side of things, it's all about going up this ramp, finding that little gap. So from what the players have told me, they're just looking for a change in colour. When you've got a weapon that can one-shot kill someone anywhere, all you need to do is find a place that's got a decent amount of traffic and cover it. As soon as the light changes, you fire and the kill is there. Lords ahead by 5. Darren coming in. Has started to pick up. Goes that close range fighting, taken down by Harry, who's doing pretty darn well in this game. Has picked up some important kills, but not just the numbers, also on important members of Dilit. And the most important is Rian, who will be put into the dirt. Victory Lords close to closing this one out. But Stress and HMTV both taken out by Dilit. They're still doing everything they can to catch up. But somebody else than Rian needs to step up from the Dilit side if they're going to overtake that lead, which had been shrinking, starts to go again, but immediately torn back. Dilit looking to try and keep us on the edge of our seats right up to the end of the game as both sides go charging in massacre in the open part of the map as Team Captain Stress gets another, and there we go. Victory of Lords pick up game number 2, now 1 point away from becoming our Champeroos. Whew. Let's take a look back at those numbers. Oh ho ho ho. So Rian ultimately ended up 14-14, did so well in the early going. But by the end, it wasn't as good as Harry and May and Stress, all picking up some pretty solid numbers there. So 1 more game, if Victory Lords can keep up the momentum. But can they manage it? We'll find out when we return. Welcome back everybody, this could be our last game of the day. Dial It sticking themselves over the blue team for the third time in a row. Let's see if they've got what it takes to take down the Victory of Lords squad and go for the reverse sweep. Grand Finals could conclude right here. Last time these two teams met, it was 3-2 in favour of Victory of Lords. This time round, the French team looking to try and lock Dial It out entirely. Harry has been sneaking around, picking up some good stuff. May has been very strong as well. Team Captain Stress also performing. Last game it was Riand who started out and has been doing very well in this series so far. But by the end of the game, they would not pick up any more kills anymore. And they went from being one of the strongest performers to being ultimately extremely average, mainly because they had a butt ton of kills, but they also had pretty much an equal number of deaths, trying to avoid the wall and floor banks. You can see the burn marks all over them as Victory Lords look to try and force Dial It away from this upper area. It hasn't worked so far, as Riand is taking the Glutton, I believe, and maybe someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong in this instance, onto the Heavy to give him a little bit more staying power, along with the Med Pack. Should make Riand pretty tough to put down at the best of times. One kill for the Victory of Lords squad, who I think are probably running out of grenades right now because people just aren't dying. So I don't think there's enough grenades to be able to force out a kill. Harry, the sneaky one, will get traded back on straight away, but Victory Lords stay in the lead. Dial It spreading themselves out a little bit to try and find some angles that maybe the Victory of Lords team have not anticipated. We shall see that Darren doing a nice job of covering that corridor, and if they'd stay there for just a moment or two longer, they would have seen a Victory Lords member going through. Fazo does pick one up, but HMTV, who is, there we go, maintaining a good KDA at the moment because of the low velocity of kills in this game, picks up a second as well. And May is starting to get going. Stress, all of the team starting out this game strong. DBS will come through. Doesn't quite finish the job there, a little bit of jousting. So guys, this is something you'll see from our ESL players, because it's certainly on the mobile devices, it can be pretty tricky to turn in a hurry. So if you can't kill someone with what you've got in your gun currently, you'll see a lot of the players running past, presumably with the intention to confuse the other person long enough for them to be able to get their kills, or be able to wait out the reload time. Dial It though, they have picked things up. Riand doing well again, is suffering a little bit from, of course, the prevalence of the slack at the moment. Very, very hard to avoid getting killed. Harry charges up the stairs. Maybe thinks again about it. Backs up again. Very smart. When you've got teammates there, you might as well make the most of them. Able to regenerate up and get a good kill across. Very even between the two teams though. As Harry almost gets that last one, but almost definitely not going to be enough. So we've got Fazo, we've got Darren, and we've got OK. 3 players who are performing extremely well for the Dial It side. And this could be the beginning of the comeback tour. Dial It need to keep this one going. The team from the USA versus Victory of Lords from France. K-Rio Creation. You can't play in these ESL games which are going on at the moment, but you will be able to play on our community games which happen between series. So fairly unlikely to have another one of those today, but we might try and fit one of those in at the end maybe. For UK Rio Creation, since you asked. But we are about, well, the thing is, at this point, we're either really close to the end of this best of 5, because it's the first team to 3 points. So, if Victory Lords win, this tournament is very nearly over. But if Dial It win, we could be looking at another 2 games, especially if Dial It continue controlling this game the way they have. Darren doing extremely well so far, as is Fazo. It's looking like OK and Riant have kind of fallen fallen back a little bit, but Darren's performance extremely solid. Looking for kill number 3 in a row. We'll of course have that turret to fall back to if and when Victory Lords decide to go in. I think they're coming in by the side passage. We'll run right into Rian. Falling down. Danny survives by a centimeter. But Dilit ahead for now. A very small lead, but could be big enough, especially if Darren continues to perform out of their mind. Victory Lords picking up a couple of kills off screen. It's going to be charging in from the side. Stress leading up will tear apart Rian as Chete does their best to try and stop any potential aggression. Does very well, in fact. I think picked up 2 or 3 kills there. One of their first kills of the game so far. They've been suffering, but when it mattered, came through for Dilit. See if they can continue to do so. They're going to spend that kill streak, dropping down a bombing run, trying to sweep the legs from under the Victory Lords squad for as long as they can. Keep the Victory Lords team from coming in and getting what they need, which is ideally a clean ace. 2 kills coming for the French side. Okay, trading back. Chete needs to stack up once more. Rian keeps things going, even with stress, managing to get a trade kill across. 1 minute left to play. Victory Lord's going to need to change things up if they want to close things out here. May, the nice pick-off kill there. Switch across to that sidearm. Rian does an incredible job of cleaning up that last fight with the slack though. And Victory of Lords, they could well have been kept at bay for the first time this series. Darren performing out of their mind. Last 25 seconds. K-Rio Creation Battle Royale is in the bottom right hand corner of the main menu. 20 seconds left to go. Victory Lords just need 2. But can they get past the monster that is Darren? Apparently they can. Going charging. HMTV gets 2. Stress gets a 3rd. We're on dead even. 1 more kill for Victory Lords. They find it. Will Dilit get one of their own? Last few seconds. Tick, tick away. And Victory of Lords have done it. They have gone for a clean sweep and achieved it. 3-0. Victory of Lords are champions. Dilit kept from that game 4 by a single kill. Very well done to all our players. Darren's still going to get the MVP vote from that last one. Extremely strong performance, especially on a team that was struggling overall. To get those kind of numbers is extremely impressive. So, let's find ourselves a giveaway winner. It's Erabito Simon. So while we wait for Erabito to come back in, we're going to run one more custom game, which any of you guys can come and join in. Use the passkey ESL123. You'll see it as I set it up. So let's go for a overtime team battle. So hopefully there's still enough of you guys around. ESL123. Boosh and doink. There we go, overtime team battle. So Erabito Simon, if you are still around, please do post your dog tag and your platform into the chat. You have a couple of minutes left to respond. If not, then we will be finding ourselves a different winner. Darren, from that last game, we'll see if they want to play once more. Certainly expect to see them do ludicrously well because they were crazy nuts. Though sometimes, as you guys have pointed out in the chat, there are some players where you see them play normally, and yeah, they'll play pretty casual and they'll do okay. For Darren, I wonder if they're one of those players that is just that good all the time, or kind of needs to focus up, and so can go from being a kind of an average player to an amazing player within the context of the same game. Yes, Erabito Simon, well done on winning your game. Oh, winning your giveaway. So we'll have to check in and see if we can get enough bodies for this. If not, tell you what, actually, since we don't seem to have people, let's do a battle royale and you guys can come and join in as you please. While we wait for Erabito Simon to find their dog tag and their platform. So, for all you fine people who stuck with us all the way through, we will be back next week with our PC Cup on the 12th of January. Saturday 12th of January, and the blue and red cups following after as normal. So please do come and drop around for that. Erebito, thank you for your details. So we'll just do this last Battle Royale. And then we'll call it a night. If you haven't already, please do give Modern Combat a follow on the Facebook, the Twitters, the Twitch. All that good stuff. They love it. They absolutely love it when they get more of those big old numbers. You can find me at Counterfeit Cast on Twitter and Counterfeit Stream on Twitch. Because I kind of messed up with Twitch and now I can't get back to my original channel. Oh boy, Twitch support. They just don't love me. They just don't love me. You'll notice that there isn't a Counterfeit Cast channel because it was originally mine, but now I can't access it anymore. Alright, we're going to go into the fort because we're up for a fort fight. Yeah, yeah. But we're not about building stuff, we're all about tearing things down. Alright, let's find ourselves. Ooh, apparently not very much of anything. I think we've got people running right past us. Alright, we've got a health pack, let's get out of here. Oh, more health packs. Excellent, excellent. I think we'll keep ourselves away from too much trouble to start with. Someone's already been here. Excellent. Caught someone napping. Let's keep on moving. We don't want anyone to find out where we are. Alright, popping that speed boost to get out of trouble because we are low on resources at the moment. We really don't want to be hanging out too long. Ooh, tier 2 armor, excellent. Phew, I don't know if I see people using the speed boost in combat as much as I think they probably should do. Because it's extremely good. Right, we need some more supplies, and a good place to look for that is on the rooftops, because not a lot of people realise that if you go up to the rooftops, there's lots of stuff up there. Ooh, some more attachments. Excellent. And the Bosk. I like it. We've got ourselves some good attachments. In fact, why don't we just stick some of them on? Hopefully no one will come and kill us while we're doing all this nonsense. Alright. So, what are we doing? We're trying to get up on the roof. Wait, we've gone into completely the wrong place. How embarrassing. Alright, well we've got some actually reasonable loot from here. So that's good. Whoops. Well, we do not have a silencer, so that's going to attract some attention. Let's see if we can figure out where we are and where we're going to. Well, that was dumb of us. Yeah, we shouldn't have stayed there for more than that time. Oh well, at least we leveled up. And we got ourselves 15 credits. Alright guys, thank you so much for dropping by today's stream. Hope you had a good old time. As I said, we will be back next week with our PC tournament. So please do come and join us for that. For now though, I've been Beta Counterfeit Hunnell. This has been the Modern Combat 5 Red January Cup #1, ending out our first weekend of 2019 with all the Modern Combat 5 goodness. These teams looking to build their way up towards the top spot for those January finals that will be coming up in February or March. Congratulations again to Victory of Lords for making it there and to making it happen. Now guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll say guys perhaps too many times. But for now, I'll also say good evening, good afternoon, and good night. See you guys soon.